all people, but Venom: The Last Dance got its first trailer earlier this week, and we haven't said a word to each other about this. And I'm excited to talk to you about it because you did exactly what I wanted you to do, Mike. You put the Venom horse on our thumbnail because I'm like, this has got to be the wildest thing I've never dreamed of coming out of a Venom movie, is that they venomized a horse. But
yeah, I mean, the trailer gets me excited because it just seems so wacky and just out of pocket and just a fun time with Goo and Tom Hardy. But I kind of thought that maybe it would improve with the sequel. So I would be considered crazy. What's the definition they always say? The definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
Yeah.
So I should not be expecting different results, but this does give me the feeling that they're leaning into the weirdness of the world a little bit more than usual.
It seems to be going into a little more abstract that I thought it would. Now I think at the end of the day it's going to come down to Goo versus Goo, because we see what looks like to be other colored symbiotes, or at least symbiotes colored in different lights, which are kind of like, what was that separation anxiety video game we talked about last time, talking about the different colored symbiotes kind of maybe bonding with I would say Baron Mordo, but he's not Baron Mordo. Chiwetel, I can't pronounce his name, whatever his name is in this, but there's that. But I didn't expect them to throw down a xenophage, an alien that eats symbiotes, fighting them in this movie. I thought it would be another literal symbiote rather than a xenophage at the top of this. So I was surprised by that. The horses. I was going to tell you, Mike, we get to see Dr. Kirk Connors. Did you notice that in this?
No, I didn't.
In this, there is a dude with long hair in a van about 2 minutes into the trailer or so, maybe closer to the end. Like he's got like a little guitar and like a little van he's playing. And that is Rhys Ifans, who played Dr. Kirk Connors in The Amazing Spider-Man. And obviously this is not set in that universe, but if it is, or if it is, a Sony / Spider-Man parallel universe, literally it could be this version's Kirk Connors he runs into out in the wild, like not doing science stuff. Like maybe he gave up on science. I don't know. It seems like they're really pulling, like you mentioned, pulling things out of thin air just to make it wild on this journey here. And then also the other thing, I've seen this so much, and it's boring me to death. It is the bar scene. Did you notice that? That's the same dude from the bar as the end of No Way Home. And they're like,
the guy from Danny Rojas from Ted Lasso.
Yeah, they're like, and the lady in this is also from Ted Lasso, I think. The scientist lady in this one, she's in there briefly. Is it Juno? Not Juno Temple. Maybe it's
Juno.
Not.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that is her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's in this, but they're like, oh well, is Sony retconning Marvel's Spider-Man No Way Home scene? And I'm gonna say no, because obviously he went from one bar, probably went right back to the other bar he was at in his universe, and was like, it's the same dude, just a different universe, right? Like I don't think. Marvel needs to have the black symbiote, and if Sony retcons it in Venom: The Last Dance, people are gonna riot. They're just gonna riot, Mike. There's no way to do it. So if they do that early on in this movie, it's gonna just absolutely be destroyed in reviews and everywhere else. But overall, I don't know what to expect. It does seem like this is the last movie. Like it seems like there's some pretty somber moments in here, like. Venom or Eddie are both going to die at the end of this movie, Mike.
Yeah, I'm curious what the plan is for, Sony after this, right? Do they just keep resurrecting just bizarre one-off Spider-Man characters just till the end of time? It seemed like Venom was the most successful attempt that they had out of it, and now it's coming to an end. So,
well, there's still Kraven. Lord knows we get Kraven later this year.
Yeah, all eyes on Kraven, I guess.
I don't think Sony has a plan other than, hey, Marvel, can you make us money with by doing Spider-Man for us? because
it seems like a company that operates quarter by quarter, right?
Yeah.
We just want to make sure the next quarter is better than the last one. We're not going to think about it too much.
Yeah, we've not heard anything about a Morbius 2, thankfully. Silver and Black was canceled. They're not doing the Spider Society show at Amazon anymore. But they are moving forward with Noir with Nicolas Cage. So literally crapshoot. But this one I think was also written by Tom Hardy and Kelly Marcel, Kelly Marcel wrote the script from a story from her and Hardy, and I think she is also filming it. So seems to be a pretty tight crew here. I'm gonna watch it in theaters, but like at the same time, I'm not gonna really go in and expect I'm not expecting top tier quality cinema out of this.
Yeah,
so.
When's this one come out again? I've already forgotten.
October. They all come out in October. Let's see here. It doesn't even include. Yes, it just says October in the description here. That's all I have. Yeah. Is there any other animals you'd want to see venomized? After watching the Hordes, I'm like, ooh, what other animals can we venomize in this universe?
Yeah, it seems to be the only way to get me excited. Maybe this is how Kraven gets his powers. That lion that
it's magic
bit
blood.
Him or,
we saw the magic blood already in the trailer. They're not going to re-edit that.
Maybe that's venomized blood. Maybe that's where it came from.
Yeah, there have been Spider-Man 2 had Kraven and Venom in it. I was hoping for a venomized Kraven. I don't know. The only other thing is, there's a scene where Tom Hardy's underwater and being like shot by those dudes, the military dudes. So maybe like a venomized fish or shark would be interesting to watch. But that would be
or a gator, maybe.
Yeah, yes, a gator with an accent too. Very very southern of you. But check out that trailer in our show notes. Moving on, Mike. I've not had a chance to watch The Acolyte yet this week with everything kind of going on.